Young celebrities with illustrious last names are increasingly visible in both film and television, sparking discussion of nepotism in the industry. The term is not a brand new concept, nor is it unique to any one sector, but it's particularly obvious in the entertainment industry, where many well-known people were born to or are now being raised by other well-known people. Join Factsverse as we identify the nepotism babies in Hollywood. Natalie Wood and Natasha Gregson Wagner. The oldest child of Natalie Wood, a star in her own right, is Natasha Gregson Wagner. Natasha was conceived during the course of Wood's second union with British film producer Richard Gregson. Robert Wagner later adopted her after he and her mother reconciled in 1972. She not only bears a striking resemblance to her dead mother, who tragically perished by drowning in 1981, but she's also followed in her footsteps as an actress. She's been cast in movies like Lost Highway and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Natasha, who's married to Seventh Heaven actor Barry Watson, most recently oversaw the production of the documentary Natalie Wood, What Remains Behind. Ingrid Bergman and Isabella Rossellini. Ingrid Bergman and Italian filmmaker Roberto Rossellini had an affair which led to their marriage, which sparked a major Hollywood scandal. For a while, the actress was practically shut out of the business. During that time, she gave birth to 3 kids with her new husband. Since then, Isabella Rossellini, her daughter, has continued to carry the Casablanca star's legacy. She established herself as a fashion model in the 1980s and 90s and appeared in blockbusters including Blue Velvet and Death Becomes Her. Peggy Lipton and Rashida Jones. This family boasts model-quality looks. In the late 1960s and early 70s, Peggy Lipton was well known as part of the Mod Squad. Prior to that, she ruled the catwalk. During her 16-year relationship with songwriter Quincy Jones, the actress and supermodel had 2 daughters. Rashida Jones, who's the youngest, is a well-known actress and producer who's appeared in shows like The Office, Parks and Recreation, and On the Rocks. Diana Ross and Tracee Ellis Ross. Diana Ross started her career with the Supremes, the most well-known female musical group of the 1950s. Later, she pursued a solo acting career and appeared in movies like Mahogany. Ross welcomed Tracee Ellis Ross, her eldest child from her union with Robert Ellis Silberstein, into the world in 1972. Tracee is a successful actor who's most known for her work on the TV shows Blackish and High Note. Minnie Riperton and Maya Rudolph. When it comes to love and laughter, this mother-daughter team is an expert. Famous singer-songwriter Minnie Riperton was renowned for her whistle-like high pitch and songs like Lovin' You. In 1972, she and fellow musician Richard Rudolph welcomed their daughter Maya. Fans are familiar with the entertaining Maya from her roles in Bridesmaids, SNL, and a host of other comedy. Elizabeth Taylor and Michael Wilding Jr. One of the most well-known stars of traditional Hollywood cinema in the 50s was British-American actress Elizabeth Taylor. Together with her second husband, Michael Wilding, they welcomed Michael Wilding Jr. Wilding Jr., who looks almost exactly like his well-known mother, followed acting and has appeared in films including The Guiding Light, Dallas, and Deadly Illusion. In addition to those who have or have had a relative in the entertainment industry, certain Hollywood families have been involved in the industry for generations. Here are some. The Chaplins. After beginning his career as a silent actor, Charles Spencer Charlie Chaplin became one of the most recognizable Hollywood actors. He had 11 kids over his 4 marriages. At least 8 of his children made some sort of career in the showbiz industry. Geraldine, his daughter, is a well-known actress who's been in a number of movies like Dr. Zhivago, Chaplin, and Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. She's received 3 Golden Globe nominations and recently worked on a number of projects, including a part in The Man from Rome. Una Chaplin, Geraldine's daughter, is also an actress who's well known for playing Talisa on Game of Thrones and for other parts in films like Taboo and Avatar 2. She's additionally slated to appear in Avatar 3. The Coppola Family. Francis and Talia Ford are siblings who both made it in the industry, Francis as a producer, director, and screenwriter, and Talia is an actor. Talia is well known for playing Adrian in Rocky, as well as for appearing in her brother's Godfather movies. All 3 of Francis's children, Giancarlo, Roman, and Sophia, became producers and directors in the industry. Sophia has an Academy Award for the script she wrote for Lost in Translation. Her most recent movie, The Beguiled, has gotten excellent reviews. Gia Coppola, the granddaughter of Giancarlo, also joined the family business. Jason Schwartzman and Robert Schwartzman, two of Talia's children, each have successful careers in the industry as well. Jason is recognized for his work with Wes Anderson, including films like Moonrise Kingdom and The Darjeeling Limited. In addition to starring in The Polar King, he recently provided the voice of the character in the Netflix series Neo Yokio. Robert is best known as the lead singer of the band Rooney, though he's appeared in a few movies including The Princess Diaries. August Coppola, the sibling of Francis and Talia, is the father of filmmaker Christopher Coppola, as well as actors Mark Coppola and Nicholas Coppola. Nicholas is a well-known actor, but he's more publicly known under his stage name, Nicolas Cage. The family tree is lengthy and contains even more Hollywood celebrities. The Fondas. Henry Fonda's career extended 5 decades, during which he was a major celebrity on Broadway and in Hollywood. In The Grapes of Wrath, Henry received his first Oscar nomination and later won an award for his performance in On Golden Pond, which he co-starred in with his daughter Jane. Peter, his son, also became an actor. He starred in many films over the years. Jane is a 2-time Academy Award winner and, just like her father, performed on Broadway before transitioning to Hollywood. And Troy Garrity, her son, was on the cast of Ballers. Bridget, Peter's daughter, worked as an actress until 2002 when she quit. She gained fame for her parts in Jackie Brown and The Godfather Part 3. The Roberts family. Betty Lou Bredemus and Walter Grady Roberts both acted in local productions, and after getting married, they started a workshop for young actors. Their 3 kids, Eric Roberts, Julia Roberts, and Lisa Roberts, all found success in the entertainment industry. Actors Eric and Julia have both been nominated for Academy Awards, with Julia taking the award for her performance in Erin Brockovich. Eric is currently working on over 10 forthcoming films. Emma, the daughter of Eric, has been acting for a while and most recently appeared on Scream Queens, an American Horror Story cult. Lisa has produced and appeared in a number of films throughout the years, the most recent being Mother's Day. The Clooney Family. You might think it was purely luck that led to George Clooney's box office fame, but family also played a big role. George's father, Nick, is a former anchorman and TV host, although his aunts, Rosemary and Betty, entered into show business as a sister act and sang together. Rosemary became a famous singer in the 1950s. She later acted in films like White Christmas. George's cousins Miguel and Rafael Ferrer, Rosemary's children, likewise entered the family business as actors. The Hawn and Hudson family. Actress Goldie Hawn is well known for roles including Private Benjamin and Cactus Flower, for which she received an Academy Award. She was wedded to actor and singer Bill Hudson from 1976 to 82. Oliver and Kate are children of that couple. For her role in Almost Famous, Kate received an Oscar nomination. She's also well known for roles in comedies like Bride Wars and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Oliver has appeared on several programs like Nashville and Scream Queens. In addition to their parents' influence, they have a connection to musicians Brett Hudson and Mark Hudson, as well as singer Sarah Hudson through their father. However, after Bill and Hawn split, she got engaged to actor Kurt Russell, with whom she's been in a relationship since 1983. Wyatt Russell, the couple's child, followed in the footsteps of his mom and dad and half-siblings in the performing industry. These are just a handful of the many famous families in the entertainment industry and of the people who've been lately labeled Nepo babies. Now it's time to hear from you. Can you name a few of your own? Let us know in the comments section below.